I really don't want to talk about it. Are we done here?
I don't trust him.
What was that about her not being herself?
Just what girls are like, isn't it? So she's unpredictable. It's not a crime. Anyway, what about those scraps of metal on the bench? Very similar to those found at the crime scene.
You're right. But until we've got proof, we're keeping an open mind, aren't we, Moo?
Smells good. I'm starving.
That's the grout done.
I thought I was supposed to be doing the bathroom.
Yes, dear, but you've been saying that for the last 6 months.
Huh? Is that young Fletcher? You know, the first time I met him, he just broken into my house.
That was a misunderstanding.
Take after his dad, does he? That's water under the bridge. Your boy's been a good influence on Red. Anybody can see that.
Oh, will the pair of you be taking part in the fun run tomorrow?
You and Fletcher done it?
Try and stop me.
I haven't been running since I was in short trousers.
I don't mind giving you a few tips.
Really? That's very kind of you. Deal?
I still believe Chelsea was innocent, but not everyone was convinced.
I'm doing some thinking about what Ethan said. About Chelsea. Did some digging. Turns out she lied to us.
Don't be silly. Chelsea's not a liar.
She didn't quit the netball team like she said she did. She got a boot a week before the finals.
I'm sure there's a perfectly good reason.
She reckoned she was better than everyone else and didn't need to turn up to training.
Then, when they win the runners-up trophy, she gets jealous because they did so well without her. And so she steals the cup.
Chelsea brought the trophy to us, remember? Why would she give it to us if she'd stolen it?
You know what your pal Bernstein would say? Emotion is the enemy of truth. You've gone all goo-goo-eyed over Chelsea. You're not treating her like a proper client.
I'm not goo-goo-eyed. That's just rubbish.
Despite what I said, I knew Red was right. We had a crime to solve, but my feelings were clouding my judgment.
Ethan was dumped by Chelsea a couple of weeks ago, in front of everyone. Total humiliation.
You've got to hand it to them. Busy corridor, broad daylight. It's pretty gutsy stuff.
Your role is vital for the smooth running of the race.
You've got to help me.
I should have been looking at motive and opportunity, but all I could see was her pretty smile.
Oh, Fletcher's in love.
No, I'm not. It's for a case, a very important case.
Let me guess. When you're near her, your mouth goes dry. You lose the power of speech and you start to sweat. More than usual.
I don't sweat.
Relax, you're normal. Happens to all of us. Well, except the sweaty bit. It's pheromones. You'll learn.
At least I had a word for it now, so I could start to deal with it in a scientific manner. Apparently pheromones are little chemicals that Chelsea gives off that make me like her. A lot. So tomorrow, when we ask Chelsea why she lied, I'll be able to take the pheromones into account and treat her like any normal client.
Red'll never believe his eyes. Me raising money for charity, man. You blow a gasket. It's not easy, is it?
Oh, sorry, I'll slow down a bit.
No, I mean, being a dad.
Oh, no. To tell you the truth, I don't understand my lot. Fletcher'd rather sit in his room working out who put the boot polish in the maths teacher's lunch than out here in the fresh air.
No, he's a good kid, though.
Oh, the very best. I just don't know where he gets it all from.
As long as they're happy, healthy, on the right side of the law, what more can we want?
That's true, you can't ask for more than that. Right. Are you ready then?
Come on, do your worst.
Preparations for the fun run were full steam ahead, but the investigation was in danger of grounding to a halt. Chelsea was our only lead.
I can't believe you're calling me a liar.
Admit it. You were just hacked off because you got kicked off the team. Then you stole the trophy to get your own back. And then you made up that story about walking off the team to put us off the scent.
If you realised how good I was at netball, you'd realise how stupid you sound.
See? Told you there'd be a reasonable explanation.
You're not serious. So you weren't kicked off the netball team?
I was their star player. It's not my fault Quinn couldn't see that and made her captain instead. I told her, I'm not going to be treated the same as those talentless girls. So I said, if you can't see that, I'm walking.
So they kicked you out?
I told you, they didn't kick me out. Fact is, I was the only one brave enough to make a stand against the team captain.
After she kicked you out?
Sorry, who's the captain?
I wouldn't play for Captain April's team if she paid me.
April Devereux. It could be a crucial clue, so why couldn't I focus?
Oh, Mrs. Quinn, I thought you should know. We've almost hit the 600 mark.
Is that supposed to mean anything to me?
In sponsorship. And I also wanted to thank you for your faith in me. I really appreciate it. And you can rest assured, I won't let you down.
I'm glad to hear it, Miss Moon.
Love you, Mrs. Quinn.
Get lost, Fletch. You wouldn't understand what it's like to be put in a position of authority.
It's obvious it had a big impact on Quinn. She didn't seem to have a clue what you were on about.
What about April then? You reckon it's just a coincidence?
Doesn't make sense. April's the one who got Chelsea kicked off the team, so why frame her as well? It's not just that, though. April's the only person in this whole school who's got a cast-iron alibi. She was with Quinn when the trophy was stolen.
So you're saying she's not a suspect?
No, I'm just saying we need to find out more.
Dark insight.
According to Bernstein, a lack of evidence doesn't mean that your suspect is innocent. And that certainly applied to April. We needed her side of the story.
Not the usual hideout for a pink.
Interesting, Mr. Bond.
The plot thickens.
What was all that about with Ethan and his metal mates?
I think we both know I'm not going to answer that.
How come they're on the payroll?
Moi? Paying Ethan? I don't know what you mean.
Don't act so innocent, I'm not stupid.
You quite sure about that? If you must know, they're my racing stewards. They play a key role in the fun run security arrangements.
We know you're up to something. We're watching you.
Très intéressant. But I must dash. The fun, I mean the run's about to start.
This case had just been blown wide open. April was definitely up to something, and I had a hunch it would make the trophy theft look like chicken feed. Now all I had to do was figure out what it was.
Would all the fun runners make their way to the starting line, please?
There's no shame in walking part of the way, you know? You don't want to overdo it.
You haven't seen Red anywhere, have you? I wanted to surprise him.
I suppose they got their own stuff to do.
Yeah.
Let's keep an eye on Ethan. What were you doing cozying up with April? I thought you couldn't stand her.
I have to speak to the monkey to find out what the organ grinder wants me to do. It means April's just passing on Quinn's orders.
Earlier, when you thanked Quinn for selecting you, she didn't seem to know what you were talking about.
Maybe she forgot she selected you personally.
Don't be silly. She'd hardly trust me with the only key to the safe, then forget about it.
What safe?
Where the fundraising money's kept.
Take your position!
Ethan plays a key role in the security. That's what April said. How do you know it's the only key?
On your marks.
Because April told me it was.
You get your own key.
April gave you that key, not Quinn. She could have got Ethan to copy it earlier.
I suppose so.
Get set.
The money. They're going to steal the sponsorship money.